Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Vishnu Ranjipudi, and I am glad that you are here. Today, we will be solving problems numbered 16 through 20 of the 2019 AMC. So let's start with problem number 16. Kiang drives 15 miles at an average speed of 30 miles per hour. How many additional miles will you have to drive at 55 miles per hour to average 50 miles per hour for the entire trip? Well, we know that he first drives 15 miles in 30 mph. So we know that he takes up 30 minutes in this leg of the journey. Now, we have that he needs to go d miles for the second leg of the journey, and he wants to drive 55 mph to get a t time, t minutes, and we want to know, let's just say t hours, that's a lot more convenient. And we want to have that, since t is equal to d divided by 55, we have that 1/2 hours plus d divided by 55 miles per hour is the amount of time. So that's the total amount of time. And since we want to average 50 miles per hour, we need to have the sum of their distances, which is 15 plus d is equal to 50 times t. Alright, since we already know what t is, we can just substitute for t. So we have 15 plus d equals 50 times 1/2, okay, plus d over 55, parentheses that, which means that 15 plus d is equal to 25 plus, and now we have 10d over 11. So then we have that d over 11 is equal to 10, and thus d is equal to 110, which is choice D, and let's move on. Problem 17. What is the value of the product? And then here we have a product, like 1 times 3 over 2 times 2 times 2 times 4 over 3 times 3, and then dot, etc. So this is definitely going to be hard to calculate by hand. However, we do notice that most of the terms in the product actually cancel. So let's see how they cancel. So we know that these two 2's cancel. But we also have that these 2 3's cancel, these 2 3's cancel, and from the pattern we can see that all of these cancel, including the 98 and this 99. But then this 100 and this 99 do not cancel, and this 1 and this 2 do not cancel. So thus the end product is just 1/2 times 100 divided by 99, which is equal to 50 over 99, which is choice B. And let's move on. Problem 18. The faces of each of 2 fair dice are numbered 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 8. When the 2 dice are tossed, what is the probability that their sum will be an even number? So we know that their faces are 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 8. Now, how do we get a sum of an even number? Well, we can either have the sum of two even numbers, and since there are two even numbers, this is 2 ways to choose the first number times 2 ways to choose the second number, which is equal to 4. Because we can repeat numbers, and then we can also get two odd numbers, which is 4 times 4 or 16. And then the total of these two would be 4 plus 16 or 20. And the total number of outcomes, since probability is successes divided by outcomes, is 36. And this amounts in 5 over 9, choice C. And let's move on to the next question. Problem number 19. In a tournament, there are 6 teams that play each other twice. A team earns 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, and 0 points for a loss. After all the games have been played, it turns out that the top 3 teams earn the same number of total points. What is the greatest possible number of total points for each of the 3 top teams? So we first noticed that to maximize their score, let's just let the top teams each win once against each other and lose once against each other. So that means that each team has 6. Currently the top 3 teams have 6, and then the bottom 3 teams haven't played in these 3. Now, we can just say that these teams each completely beat the rest of the bottom teams. So there's 3 teams, right? And each top team beats these 3 teams 3 times. And they already have 6 since they win once, lost once. So that means that after playing each thing twice, they gain 6. So that's 6 more, 6 more, 6 more. Which means that the total number for each of these top 3 teams is 6 plus 3 times 6, or 24, which is choice C. Now let's move on to the last question. How many different real numbers x satisfy the equation x squared minus 5 whole squared equals 16? Well, if x squared minus 5 is whole squared is equal to 16, then x squared minus 5 is equal to plus or minus 4. Now let's assume the first case. X squared minus 5 is equal to 4. Then we have x squared we have x squared is equal to 9. So we have x is equal to plus or minus 3. And that's 2 possibilities. Now, if we have the other way, x squared minus 5 is equal to negative 1 and negative 4, then we have x squared is equal to 1. So x is equal to plus or minus 1. So that's 2 more. That means in total, we have 4, which is choice D, and we are done. Thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, as well as click the bell icon. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please post them down below or email me at steamaspirations@gmail.com. Once again, this is Vishnu Manjipudi signing off. Bye!